What's up, kitty?
Damn. So I was watching my favorite comedian, Def Noodles, when something in my subconscious, something in my psyche, told me I should go check out What Would You Do, the What Would You Do channel, starring the John Quinones, aka the Grand Wizard of Morale and Ethics. And I was blessed with some pretty beautiful news. It seems like he's started back up the series, probably one of my favorite ones of all time in reaction commentary. Oh my god, I have to shit so bad. But with that topic in mind, I could either, one, choke down another Morgs video for somebody, or see what Johnny Boy's been up to. With that being said, here's another What Would You Do video. Also, if you like discriminating against UK residents, leave a like, subscribe, and also comment Save Me Quinones, because I'm tired of talking about that British family. Someone's gonna have to turn racist for me to speak on them again.
We've been married for 10 years, so I was thinking I want to open up our marriage.
Notice how there's two completely different emotions at the table right now. I'm not exactly saying he should jump across said table, right, and do anything dastardly, but there's only a few options to choose from here, and when becoming Adam 22 is one of them, it seems perfectly valid to want to attack someone in the room. Right?
23% of Americans say open marriages, where both spouses agree they can date or have sex with other people, are acceptable.
Honey, before you and Ron have your alone time, just make sure he takes off his shoes at the front door. And try not to be too loud. I have work in the morning.
Maybe it works for some people, it could never work here.
It's not for me, but it may be for other people.
Not for me. No.
No, honey, your line was, I've never expressed that I wanted to do it, but if my husband wants to, I want to. I don't know, maybe if she took the hint, she would have realized he's clearly trying to throw her a bone. Like, he wants a third there, and you're not reciprocating. This is why there hasn't been any action in 3 months. Read the room.
You know, we've been together for so long, and I need some excitement, and I've invited someone to lunch.
You invited someone to lunch.
Okay, so there's like absolutely nothing wrong with saying you want something different, right? Some excitement, you know what I mean? Maybe pull out the ball and chain for the one time just to see what happens, a little Grey's Anatomy, or is it 50 Shades? Anyway, why are we inviting the bull over before we even get a chance to have a yes or no conversation? What, are you two gonna sit here and interrogate me into saying yes? I mean, at that point, I'm just caught up in this little three-way I can't escape. And if I divorce, then I look like the bad guy because I don't love you anymore. My main question is, why don't people just break up? Why don't people just leave each other at this point? What, divorce is already up like over 50%? I really feel like it wouldn't be that big a goddamn deal if you guys just signed them papers and split. We're at a time where more people would rather cheat or get cucked than leave their partner, and it's kind of insane to me. No offense, right, but it took Destiny over a year to figure out that a polyamorous relationship wasn't the move. He did it anyway because, you know, he wanted to make his girl happy. That was his first mistake. And I mean, you know, I'm not here to knock it. Well, alright, I'm not here to knock it for other people. If someone approached me with this same scenario, I'm driving us both off a cliff. It doesn't matter to me at that point. But I'm only saying that because someone's taking one for the team and getting shown less attention, and 90% of the time, that's the person that's being asked. Like, imagine it was a hard day at work, but it was all worth it because you're doing it so you can help out and live with the person you love. You walk into that door, it's your anniversary. You have all the things you need. Flowers, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they wanted a Craftsman's Home toolkit / mechanics tool set. 57-piece hammer, screwdrivers, drill bits, sockets, ratchet, hex keys, tape measure, pliers, and more. It's a weak-ass toolkit, but I'm not the one to judge, you know? You walk into that door, toolkit in hand, and your husband or wife asks you, hey, I want to spice it up and add one more set of genitals to the relationship. I know we've been married for a whopping 4 years, but you're boring. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, at that point, I have to ask, have you guys even tried the ball and chain yet? I mean, it made these two pretty happy. Ignore that at the bottom. Ignore that. It made these two really happy. Give it a go.
Here on our anniversary, I don't know why we have to discuss it right now.
I can't believe you won't go along with this.
I can't believe you're not going to let me do this.
Your partner throws a hissy fit about saying no. At that point, whatever happens should just be legal.
If you don't feel comfortable, you shouldn't go with it. Okay. You shouldn't, push yourself.
Appreciated, Einstein. I think I could have flipped a coin and gotten that answer. Conversation was basically for the whole restaurant to hear. You should have stepped in for me and helped me out in that situation.
She told me he might be coming here.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm just not comfortable.
That's not common.
Okay, we can go.
Wait, is this the part where he brings in the big brolic man that's just like 10 times his size, looks nothing like him? Because let's be real, if someone is gonna put you in that scenario, they're about to bring in somebody that looks absolutely nothing like you. How do you even know your next partner or the third that you want to bring in is going to give you that excitement that you need without cheating? Let's just be honest. Is he bigger than me? Does he know how to, does he have more motion in the ocean than me? What?
Be real. I mean, just be honest with her.
Hi there. I'm John Quinones. This is a TV show called What Would You Do? Are you okay?
Alright, so me personally, I'm jumping out of my seat if John Quinones comes around the corner. Alright, I don't know about you guys. Fanatic aside though, if somebody pulled up with 2 or 3 cameras at my breakfast table when I'm just trying to eat my food and leave, pull up a chair and everything, I'd be a little pissed off. One thing that annoys me, at least as far as I'm concerned, he never like shows the awkward or the bad clips out of this. I know somebody was like, listen, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes it's gonna get lonely, sometimes you might have to just choke the chicken yourself, and that's okay, because you're doing it for her. You're doing it for her love, alright? She might be completely disregarding what you're saying, but this is for your partner. So tough it out, man up. I feel like nobody with brain cells would say that, but at least put another actor in that does say it, just to spice it up a little bit, you know what I mean? You know, create a little bit of a feud, smoke creates fire, next thing you know, there's a brawl inside of the diner. See, me personally, I'm watching that all day, every day. You know, John's good at provoking, he just needs the platform to do it on. Maybe he should make a Patreon, just start instigating situations as much as possible. Maybe the guy just gets cucked live and the third just starts making out with his wife right there at the dinner table. I don't know. Make fun of the husband's performance. You know, something that'll really bring out the fight in these people that are in the background, that are watching this.
Do you believe it works in open relationships? Do you think they work?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Very smart man, John.
Of course.
The 2 guys at that table have been dead silent the whole time the situation was going on. Just watching, you know what I mean? Giving the most PR answer that he could. What John should have asked is, hey, do you think all 3 parties can be happy in a relationship like this? Or is someone just gonna have to get fucked over at some point? Do you think the OG spouse is gonna face some underlying insecurities after realizing that somebody, I don't know, better equipped for the job, I guess is the right word, is completely taking over while he makes them dinner? I don't know. As a fan, John Quinones, I'm just gonna say it right now. It's time to stop playing it safe, alright? Ask the hard-hitting question. They give you the weakest answer, get in there with another question that's even more controversial, like a gay son or thought daughter. Not really sure why that's like the most controversial question to ask, the most hard-hitting one. In fact, I think that's the most asked question of 2024. Way I see it, same-sex couple is way less expensive than a teen pregnancy. Let's just be honest. And you know why I just said that. Alright, now you thought it was over? No. John Quinones brings out the number 3, the bull. The one putting in the work, all while the husband works that overtime shift.
Matt.
So it's Matt, our neighbor Matt.
What's up? She hasn't smiled this hard the whole time you guys have been at dinner, by the way. I'm just saying. Also, did he just say that's the neighbor? Yeah, bro, he's hit that like at least 3 times already.
Like, you're not sleeping with my wife. I just don't.
So now you're telling me
No.
what I can and can't do?
I don't want to tell you what you can't do, but I'm telling him right now that that's not happening.
But by telling him, you're also telling me.
Okay.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same.
Find somebody either you both don't know or somebody that don't live in your neighborhood.
But am I wrong to want this?
No, not at all. We don't want to experience. We don't think you're.
Yo, fuck what they're talking about? Yes. The answer is yes, because that means if it's the neighbor, you've had your eye on brother Matt for a little while. And I just got done at the barbecue talking to him, saying that he was a real one. I just asked him last year if he would ever try to make a move on you, and you know what he said? He said no. Now I have to be the bad guy, knowing damn well y'all are still doing the dirty behind my back. Yo, she cheated. This might not be real, but she was cheating. Alright, and that's all I have for today.
What's the good thing about it?
I guess the openness, the trust. I mean, there are people that make it work.
Yo, show me the people that make it work. I want to do a full-fledged interview, not with everybody in the room, individually. And I want to hear honest answers. I need that right now because I'm not convinced. Hey, none of my business though. That'll never happen to me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also be sure to comment down below so I can know how hard about it. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, peace.